and death an afterthought to those who fight for naught, alone, lying children of the land and service, why must you turn to empty bliss? Tell me why break trust, why turn the past to dust, seeking solace in the abyss. Tell me why create a circle none can break. Why must you let go the life you were bestowed? This I fear I'll never know. Never
What's up? How's it going? Glad to be back. I'm not going to be stretching this stream out too long. I'm going to be on here for a little while. It may seem like I'm a little bit late, but I'm not. Actually just finished the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. Recommend playing it. Recommend downloading if you have a PlayStation 4. It was so good, I enjoyed it. So great. And if you're interested in seeing that gameplay, it's already on a playlist and uploaded onto YouTube now. So you have that option. Before I close things out for the night, I've got a few things I want to do in Final Fantasy XIV tonight. Welcome back, Rez. Glad to have you. How did you feel about the remake? I know you already played through the demo. How did you feel about it? I know it's your first time running through it. You excited for the actual release when it comes out? But yes, I'm gonna run through the seasonal event tonight. Also gonna be doing my fisherman quests and then my beast tribe quest. If I have enough time, I'll maybe do some ocean fishing. Probably not gonna do any roulette tonight. I wanted to. The demo, I stretched it out a little bit farther than what I thought I was going to tonight, so I might do some roulette. I may not. We'll see how it goes. I do want to actually go ahead and get the seasonal event. Rez, do you actually know where it starts? Is it in Gredadia or Limsa Laminza? I didn't really look that up before I started. I'm gonna check Gradania first. Actually, I'm gonna actually go to the Gold Saucer. Try a little bit of this and that there first. It's great. Give it to you now. Oh, I totally agree. It's so good. Not a clue. Yeah, I actually have no idea either. Let's see. What is the current gate going down? Maybe I can hurry up and do this really quick. Not the right direction. Maybe it is. I don't know. Is it regular leap of faith? The Cactar's here. Is it leap of faith? It is leap of faith. Okay, let's do this really quick. Do some leap of faith. Tim, how's it going? It begins in Ulda. Thank you so much. Haven't been on Final Fantasy 14 at all day. I completely understand. Tim, did you get to play the Final Fantasy 7 Remake demo? If not, Tim, if you don't feel like playing it, I definitely just streamed it. Definitely recommend watching that. But if you actually plan on playing it, I still also definitely recommend that. Oh, it is so good. Glad you could make it there, Tim. How's it going? How was the Monday? How's Tuesday going for you? Hopefully you're having a pretty decent Tuesday. You know, the good hack and slash that you can play older Final Fantasy game for the first time in its updated glory. Oh yeah, it's going to be so much greater. The thing that I'm actually most excited for, I love to not, you know, especially with the demo, they hit all the nostalgic points. And you know, if you never played it, you can still have like a newfound sense of glory with like what the game is and what it has to offer. So many good things that it has, and you know what it has to offer as well. But also, for the classic fans, there's actually new additions to the story, which they didn't show too many of those elements tonight. Maybe a little bit, not a lot. That's what I'm mostly excited for, to see the changes. Which sounds odd, possibly, to like any old school fan out there of the game. Again, I've played the original Final Fantasy VII, and I've played and beat the original Final Fantasy VII, but knowing that there's a few changes to it, a few changes to the story, and it's a Tetsuya Nomura game still, it means it wasn't tainted. It's going to be good story additions. I'm very excited to see the new additions to the story being added. I feel like they'll tie into Advent Children a little bit better, which, if you're curious about Advent Children, it's the sequel movie to the actual Final Fantasy VII game. So if you never actually beat the game, I would not actually watch the film. I mean, you could. There's not too many spoilers, but it would be a lot to say that there's not spoilers included within it. Not too many, but they exist. Pretty good. Oh, you haven't tried it yet? Didn't see the gameplay? Oh, you did see the gameplay. The Sephiroth reveal at the end? Oh, yeah, it definitely was. I agree. Loved seeing that Sephiroth reveal there at the end. I mean, we obviously know he's gonna be in the game, but the way that they didn't do anything with him at all in the trailer until there at the end. I love that. I love the amount of gameplay they actually put in the trailer as well. It's not too much, not too little. I already kind of knew what to expect going into it tonight. I read up a little bit on it yesterday morning after the stream. It was actually slowly getting uploaded to consoles, basically, you could say. But yeah, it was, oh shit, overcompensated. I'm super excited though. The game's gonna be so good, hands down. Like I was like, I knew it was gonna be good, and I had my skepticism a little bit, but after playing through it tonight, I know for a fact it's hands down going to be great. Sorry, trying to get the Twitch chat up here. Okay, here we go. Okay, gonna mess up again. This may be a failed attempt at the leap of faith to not. I hope not. I gotta get my shit together. But yeah, I am so excited. The gameplay, it's so fluid. I love that the fact that the cutscenes are just as fluid with the game as, oh man, it is pretty much as I'd hoped that they would be. Ah, shit. Gotta go with some like small jumps on this. You think they'll want to save the best parts? Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I wonder how much is going to be changed from like the demo to like the release. Like starting the game up right off the bat, they tell you that there's things that will be different when the actual release comes. That is already different from the game. That is already like well, the demo, you know. So I'm excited to see what exactly is going to change from there. I feel like there's a lot more to like Cloud's little the stopping sequences that he has. I hope they have more of a Cross's core kind of taught to it. Not too much for the people that never played it, obviously. They would never know what was going on. But at least for the people that did, hopefully they have a little bit more of a Todd to it. Sorry, I've really got to get my focus going on here. I'm doing horrible, and there's not much time left. I see the Gilded there. I think that's the only one I'm really leaving behind. So I'm just going to go with it. Yeah, the Gilded's the only one I'm leaving behind. It has them all there. I'm okay with it. 3,500. Good score. I definitely recommend playing the demo though. If you're a little skeptical about how the game will be, they have a classic mode, which is on there as well. It was nice to see for the people who are like those OG fans. Like I know my brother was one of those people. He's not really into hack and slash games. He loves a nice little turn-based game, which is what got him into RPGs. Which, you know, is me as well. But I still like a good hack and slash as well, mixed in with a good little RPG action. So I'm really excited to see that, and you know, they actually have that option too for the old school fans. But I urge everybody to give it a whirly-durly. There's a part of me that actually wants to go back and try to play it again on the classic mode. But I think like I said during the stream, I think we gotta wait till the game comes out, play it, beat it, then play it on classic mode, then see what it's like, give it a nice comparison. I think leaving it where I did tonight was like the best option to do things. I definitely enjoyed it though. Like, I'd still recommend it to anybody and everybody. Like, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, even if you didn't play the original Final Fantasy VII, I strongly urge you to play it. It's so good. One of the best demos I've played in a very long time. So, 108 on the first one, 306 on the second. What are we getting on the third card here? Hello again, zombie. Glad you could make it. How are you tonight? What did you think of the Final Fantasy VII demo, zombie? Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's really awesome. It was really good. Also, I got some really exciting news today. Again, I'm not gonna talk about it until just a few days from now, but Still really excited about it. It was so good. You're definitely going to play it when it comes out. Glad to hear that. I think you'll enjoy it, especially anybody that enjoys classic Final Fantasy but also enjoyed like Final Fantasy 15. I feel like it's like right up everybody's alley for that. Great game, great gameplay. Alright, let's go to Ul'dah and get this going on. Now you're wide awake? Well, I mean, that's not a bad thing. I'll definitely be on for a little while. I'm going to be doing quite a bit on here. The seasonal event, the fisherman quests, the beast tribe quests, and if there's enough time, I'll actually do possibly some roulette and some ocean fishing. It just depends on how I feel when the time comes. I know the next one doesn't come to like almost 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours, and roulette's subject to change. We'll see how I feel, and it's a big see how I feel on that one, but still got the fisherman quest, this event, and a little bit more gonna go down tonight. As soon as I figure out where in the world this seasonal event actually does go down. So, Tim, do you exactly know where I should be going for this seasonal event? Because I don't exactly know. So, yesterday I was looking for the Angler's Canvas. I did not find the vendor for it, Zombie. It's cool that you noticed that, though. But no, I didn't figure it out last night. Minato tried to help me out, and I couldn't figure it out, really. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go for this one. Should be somewhere near the guild. Which guild? The Adventurers Guild, maybe? Help me, Lord of the Dance. Oh, is that it? Pretty in Peaches. Maybe. Is this it? Pretty in Peaches. Demonical. And yeah, this is it. The Royal... Give me a second. The Royal Seneschal is eager to recruit others to join in the festivities. Oh, as I live and breathe. Is that Sir Tonberry? How long has it been? Truth be told, I'd hoped against... hope that I might see you on this most resplendent of days. For there is only one man who could make this little lady's day even more wonderful than the last. The maidens of the Eorzea cry out for a seneschal of your caliber to dote upon them. I'm doing my part by overseeing this event, and I am seeking the aid as many magnanimous souls are possible, so that every maiden in this fair city feels as exalted as the Sultana herself. Of course, if the satisfaction of good deeds done isn't enticing enough, there are fabulous rewards to be had for any who assist me. What say you? Will you don the mantle of Seneschal? I knew the moment I saw you that you would be eager to serve. You have my thanks for what I'm sure will be a job well done. As for the job itself, it is most elegant in its simplicity. Go forth into the city streets, dressed to impress, and with the spirit of the day in your heart. If you should see a young lady in any manner of distress or discontent, approach them as a gentleman would, lending an ear to their plight and hand to their aid. And I think I know just such a troubled soul. Oh, it's you. What a pleasant surprise. On this day, more than any other, I recall fondly the little adventure we had when we last met. I am overjoyed that you would lend us your attentive hand once again. If you are worried about my condition, I'm pleased to inform you that I'm much improved. I have received special permission to come into the city and participate in the festivities. Lady Thorne. What fortuitous timing. I was just about to send this noble seneschal out on his mission, but it appears you have saved us the trouble of finding a maiden in need. Indeed, while strolling through the Emerald Avenue, I spied a young girl whose crestfallen expression served as a stark contrast to the merriment around her. I thought to call out to her, but she disappeared in the crowds before I had the chance. We must seek her out, and I believe 3 sets of eyes would serve better than one. Let us search for the troubled soul together. What does she look like? That is a better question. I'll take that question in tact agreement. I knew you'd be eager to assist me. Alright then, be on the lookout for a Lullafell with the flaxen hair. With haste and some luck, we should find her before long. Very well, let us take to the Emerald Avenue and bring cheer to this young woman's heart. If you go to the Fairy Dogs, there's an NPC right there, wearing a pink bikini. Okay, cool. We're the script vendor in Edelshire. It is strange. But yeah, I had no idea. Minato was telling me some stuff last night, but I didn't really understand. But thank you so much, Zombie. I'll really look into that tonight. Huh, a Lullafell with flaxen hair. Matter of fact, I did see a girl fitting that description just moments ago. I remember the look on her face more than anything, although everyone around her was beaming. She was frowning like someone had just snatched her last lemon cake away. If you mean to follow her, she headed off towards the Sapphire Avenue in Exchange. The Sapphire Avenue Exchange, eh? You forgot it started today. Actually, I think it kind of started last night. I'm a little late-ish, but yeah, you know, pretty much started today. Golden hair, you say? A Lalafell, you say? I did see the small figure with vibrant hair cross my path, but it could have just as well been a small child. She was heading toward the Gold Court, of course. Only the 12 know where she went from there. Okay. The monster flying by this here. It's been like slow and fast at the exact same time for me. Like, it seems like the days as they happen go slow, but as time progresses on, it's like so quick. Now that you mention it, I think I saw a girl like that not too long ago. She was ascending the steps of the hustling strip, although judging by her plodding steps, she was dreading whatever awaited her at the top. By her age, I reckon she was a patient at Frandal's Fronestory. Chances are you could catch her if you left now. The Scholar's Walk. I don't see Scholar's Walk on here. Okay. Alchemist Guild. Normally winters drag by, I feel ya. Such a mild winter here in Canada. I mean, honestly, it was very mild here as well as compared... Like, we've had some snow, but we usually get one heavy snow. This year, we didn't at all. Like, we had the heaviest snow that we had, it snowed for about 5 hours. And the snow only lasted on the ground for about 3. So, yeah, it's been a very mild winter here as well. What up, lady? Why you so down? Have you been following me? Why, I don't want any trouble. Trouble? Why, my dear girl, we're here to give you just the opposite. But first, perhaps, an introduction and an explanation would allay your fears. I am Alditha Thorn. And we're here because it's our duty to see that no young girl walks the streets of this city with their head down. So, that's why you're looking for me. I suppose I should thank you. I'm Mamoru, by the way. The pleasure is entirely mine. Miss Mamoru. Now, what exactly is troubling you? Tell us, and we shall do all in our power to set things right. Really? Well, you know, Frandale's Fronestory, right? I'm standing in the children's ward. You see, they don't let us go outside very often, and things were dreadfully boring. That is, until I met Lorraine. We became the best of friends. We promised each other that we would both get better before the little lady's days, so we could play under the peach blossoms together. But Lorraine suddenly got worse. The physicians only gave me permission to leave, and Lorraine had to stay behind. You need to take off for the night? I feel you, Tim. And hopefully you can catch me tomorrow. Have a great night, Tim. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. You didn't want to go without her, but you didn't want to miss the chance either, so here I am. But it's no fun all by myself. How tragic. My heart breaks to hear her tell. There must be something we can do for them. You don't need to go out to go out. Sadly, Lorraine's health comes first. Bring it to her. What an odd thing to say. Whatever do you mean? Oh, I know. We're bringing the festival to them. Exactly. That way, they can enjoy the splendor of the little lady's day without stepping foot outside the fronostery. We can start by decorating the children's ward with the self-same trappings which adorn the city. And there it is. Oh, wait, sorry. And there is yet more we can do. Perhaps a special guest could be arranged for the children. When we're done, I dare say, the Frandales Fonestri may come to rival Emerald Avenue in its pageantry. Really, truly, I can't wait to see the look on Lorraine's face when she sees. I just hope Master Demalio says it's okay. Would you come with me to the children's ward, pretty please? I'm sure he would listen to you. I'll tell the alchemist at the entrance to expect you. Good deal. Maybe. We'll see. And as much as I hate to do this, it's a little bit early. I'm gonna have to take a very quick restroom break. I'll make it very quick, and I'll be right back. All right. Mamoru could barely contain herself when she told me about you. She's waiting inside the children's ward. Do you wish to enter? Let's do it. An adventurer, what business do you have at Frondales? From Fornestery. If you are ill, you must first fill out a form over there. Master Demalio. Let me explain. Sorry, a few of these names I'm a little new to, so bear with me. Demalio. I see. You mean to hurt? You mean to host a little ladies' day of sorts? I must say it sounds like it would bring some sorely needed color to these otherwise drab halls. Very well. You have my full support. It would be remiss of me to deny those under my care the most effective medicine of of all joy. If I may, let's keep this a little secret from the others for now, shall we? Children do so love surprises. Very true, even more so nowadays. Indeed, to that end, I suggest we decorate while the others are absent. There is just one obstacle, however. The sick are not known for their habit of coming and going. But Master Dalemo, have you forgotten the children are soon to undergo their regular examinations, and will be away for the better part of the day? Would that not be the ideal time to decorate? Yes, you are quite right. Excellent thinking, and no one would bat an eye if I were to conduct the examination slightly earlier than scheduled. Tonberry, could you summon the children to the examination room in my stead? Good deal. Well, it seems I have the solution to our most pressing concern. I'll begin procuring the necessary trimmings. I also think it would be prudent to provide gifts for the children. No extravagance must be spread on this special occasion. Spared is what he actually said. My dear Seneschal, can I depend on you to take care of this task? Yep. I know what I can do. Lore is always talking about Redolent Rose of the Weaver's Guild. I think if we both give him our most winning smiles, he might be convinced to come for a visit. I say because Mr. Tonberry is coming too. Yep. Now that we have our duties, let us attend to them. Time is of the essence. Handsome, what's going on? How's it going? It's actually going okay. Got to actually play the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo tonight, and I loved it. I recommend it to anybody with a PS4 that's really curious about Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, it was so good. Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday morning, though. Hello there. Are you someone's duh? I'm an adventurer. Ah, the examinations already. I nearly forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Would have caught an earful if I was late again. I haven't seen you before. Are you a new physician? Go get examined, child. What? Another examination? They already know I'm sick. Why do they gotta keep poking and prodding me? Well, I suppose I better go. Oh, I hope the Amora is having fun out there. This is actually Laura A. Huh? Who are you? You know, I'm her friend. You need examination. Oh, another examination already. That's better medicine they gave. Oh, that better medicine they gave me the last time didn't help at all. Are they gonna make me drink it again? I wouldn't mind it if they at least let me go outside. Everyone probably having so much fun out there. Hope Momoro is too. I'll try to think of her when I'm being forced that poison down my gullet. Damn, that was a little harsh. Did you speak with everyone? Lorraine didn't look too sad, did she? Well, yeah. I suppose it's only natural for her to feel that way. But with little effort, we'll turn her frown into a smile soon enough. Now let's be off to the Weavers Guild. Speak with Redolent Rose. Lorraine always keeps me up late gushing about his designs. You're really throwing me off with this. She adores weaving, and she's had plenty of time in the Fronestery to practice. She even made me a lace scarf and says she grows up. When she grows up, she'll join the guild. A personal visit from the Redolent Rose himself would set her as right as any medicine could. Let's be off. So, Mr. Happy video. Oh yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. Gonna make him dress up as a mascot. I could see it at this point already. Oh, what do we have here? A little bird has flown into my guild, but is too shy to sing. What, pray tell, could inspire her to grace us with her voice? Well, you see, the others are counting on you. Do it for Lorraine. Yes, of course, thank you. Master Rose, I have something to ask of you. You see, my dear friend, Lorraine, is very sick, and she has always had the passion for weaving. If you could visit her at Frondales Fronestery. Say no more. A fledgling weaver is in need, and I shall gladly fly to her assistance. The tapestry of this guild history ever requires new hands to sew it after all. Forgive me, but I have some matters I must attend to before leaving. Rest assured, however, that I'll make haste to the children's ward the very moment I am done. Thank you. Thank you! We did it, truth be told, and in the stories Lorraine told me of Master Rose, I imagined him to be a little, littler. Lorraine never told me how kind he was, though. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to resist telling Lorraine the Redolent Rose is visiting the Fronestery. Promise to stop me if I begin to blurt it out. I hope everyone else is coming along as well as we are. Can't believe how long it's already kind of like gone on. Wow, look at this. So many flowers. It's so pretty. I dare say I could not have arranged a more pleasant display myself. You're the Redolent Rose, sir. Indeed I am, and you must be the Lorraine whom I have heard so much about. You know my name? Why, of course I do. I must say I envy you. To have such a devoted friend like little Mamoru there. She also told me of your passion for weaving. Is it true you wish to join the guild someday? If so, pray allow me to answer any questions you may have. I would not dream of keeping the tricks of our trade from an aspiring guild member. It's really nice. It's a pretty cute storyline. I can agree. Now then, if all the little ladies would gather around, I have presents for all of you. Place these peach blossoms in your hair and become as princesses. Surely you all know the history of this day, when Sultan Baldric would serve as Seneschal or Seneschal to a specifically chosen girl. Those accoutrements have roots in the tradition. One little lady's day long ago, a young girl beset by illness was chosen as Baldric's princess. Upon learning of her condition, he presented her with a wreath of peach blossoms to wear upon her head, much like these ones you now hold in your hands. Peach blossoms have long been said to ward off the elements of all manner, and some may even believe they hold the key to eternal youth. It was with this in mind that the Sultan gave his gift. Soon after that, the young woman made a complete recovery and went on to live a long and fruitful life. Perhaps the legend of the blossom's properties were true after all. Little ladies, little princesses, keep these always close, and if your sickness should ever seem too much to bear, remember the princess who came before you. As she did, you shall too regain your strength. We will. Thank you. But I didn't forget Master Demalion has something for you as well. Here, wear this. The monocle, I presume? Yep. Like this. Does it suit me? Better than I dare imagined. I suppose I should be grateful for that, however I must admit, I fail to see how this trinket will help. But I haven't finished the story. The tale doesn't end with peach blossoms, oh no. The Sultan also sent a hand-picked physician, his very best, to care after his princess. The physician wore a monocle much like this one. I had a feeling that besides lending an air of authenticity to this day, a monocle would become you. And so, with the help of the Seneschal, I endeavored to procure one. Seneschal. Your efforts are much appreciated, my lady. I shall do my utmost to honor the example set by this physician, and will not rest until every one of my princesses returned to prom health. I trust you will only impress Master Delimont. Would you look at them? These smells embody everything beautiful about this day. Master Delimont, my dear Seneschal, I couldn't have achieved this alone. I'm in your debt. And let us not forget Tonberry. You truly are a Seneschal among Seneschals. Indeed, and it would be hard-pressed to find more gentlemanly gentlemanly company than the one gathered here to another successful Little Ladies' Day. Happy holidays. Lolly ho! Seeing poor Mamoru in distress reminded me of that Little Ladies' Day long ago and of my own struggles with the physical condition. It was clear what I needed to be done. Considering everything had to be arranged at such short notice, I'd say we pulled through splendidly. There was nary a frown to be seen on both child and adult alike, and now, although it pains me to say I must return to my manor, my family tends to fret unreasonably if I'm absent over long. However, before I go, I do believe there is a matter of your gift. Master Delimont is keeping it safe for you at my behest. May we meet again soon, adventurer. Laura and the others will be talking about this for moons to come. We'll keep these in our hair until every one of us is better. We'll never forget what you did for us today. I'm sure of it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Master Delimont said you are welcome at the Children's Ward anytime during the Little Ladies' Day. Do come visit. I do not believe I had the opportunity to thank you personally. Your efforts served not only to lift the children's spirits, but the staff's as well. Had Lady Alditha not already managed to reward your cooperation, I would certainly have done. That being said, these are yours. It's not often that the children have a chance to meet an adventurer, let alone one so kind as yourself. Pray visit us again while you can. Don't hate me. I don't really want or need these, so I'm just gonna kind of like, you know, delete them. Don't hate me. I don't need them or want them, you know. So yeah. Gonna at least get rid of the monocle. The corsage. That would go to the head as well, right? I don't know. It's in here somewhere. I don't really know what it is. the boy we sent to the examination room? Maybe. I don't know. A guest to impress. It could be this one. I really don't want any confetti. May sound bad, but I mean, I really just don't want confetti. Oh, this is the corsage. I really don't need it, so delete it. Delimol has the flustered look of a man who has been asked one too many questions. Greetings, Tomberry. I'm terribly sorry to trouble you again so soon, but may I have a word? As you know, our dear Lorraine was overjoyed to receive a personal visit from the Red Rose, whom she admires, so very few are given such an opportunity, and I shall be forever grateful to you for your part in arranging it. However, Lorraine is not the only one under our care. When the other children heard of her story, they came asking me to invite all manner of illustrious figures to the ward. Of course, I would gladly grant their wishes if I could. However, I am but a lowly physician and hold little sway outside the Flonestery. I do not sup with the Sultana or go for leisurely flights on the backs of dragons, but an adventurer of your stature is no stranger to the esteemed company, both within and without this city. The children and I would be certainly grateful if you would draw upon this circle of acquaintances to make their dreams come true. One more time. I sincerely apologize for imposing upon you yet again, but it is not my own sake that I beseech you in your aid. It doesn't say that, but I'm saying that. In return for your efforts, I have arranged a reward, but I fear it will only begin to repay the debt I'll already owe you. Young Revuier, emboldened by your example, has chosen to serve as Tennischal to our young ladies and has helped sort all their various requests. Ask them to write letters to the people they wanted to meet. Although it seems not everyone has a specific person in mind, you can find them on the deck over there. Read through them, and if there are any among your allies and comrades in arms who might be fit to call upon, don't hesitate to tell me, and I'll gather everyone here. This shit sounds hard. So, have you read the letters? Do any of the stories in, where are these letters? Okay, I immediately see no letters, so we'll give it a whirly dirly, I guess. I don't know. We'll try. Great, I'll call the girls here. Oh shit, I didn't read anything. We'll go to the top. We'll try it. I don't know why it wouldn't work, but if it doesn't, well, shit. Greetings, children. Is everyone having a splendid little ladies' day? It's the Sultana. We're honored to be in your presence, Your Grace. Now, there is no need for such still formalities. Pray call me Nanamo. And it is I who should be honored to receive your invitation. For our children are the most precious gemstones in all of Ul'dah. I'm sure there is much and more I can learn from your stories, and full eager am I to hear them. Your Grace, each moment we remain here, urgent matters are mounting and left unresolved. We will do best not to tarry over long. Papa Shan, do you forget the meaning of this day? For generations, the sultans of Ul'dah put themselves at the complete disposal of their chosen princesses. I'm not beholden to the same tradition. Or do you mean to imply that a sultana cannot be a seneschal? No, Your Grace, of course not. I'm glad we have reached an understanding now. Which one of you addressed their letter to me? Come forward, and I shall serve you as best as I can. That was nice. I must admit, when I first requested your aid, 'twas out of desperation. I expected at best a short letter to read to the children, but you went to the extra bomb and provided us with an audience. I cannot remember the last time I saw everyone so happy. Joy was not the only gift you gave everyone, however. The heartening words of your allies will fortify the children's spirits in the days ahead, that they might overcome their illness and see their health returned. Please pass on our gratitude to your friends, and allow me to thank you personally. Your efforts have ensured that this little lady's day will always be remembered fondly by both the children and myself. You're welcome to visit us here at any time you wish, and all the more welcome if you have another companion in tow. That was fun and pretty cool. They're on the counter? Yeah, a little too late for that. But it's okay. It was fun though, and a good story. I was hoping there'd be a little something else over here. I know we have the other part of this quest to actually get the seasonal items, but I'm not really seeing anything going on. Hate to do this, but I always throw away the confetti. If I messed up, sorry. I don't know. Seems like a waste of time to me. I'm not gonna do the confetti thing. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do the Beast Tribe. Actually, gonna travel to Limbs of Lemons and do these Fisherman quests really quick. Didn't do my Beast Tribe quest. Wonder who the other people are. I could get a little bit further into it. I'm not gonna do it tonight though. Starting to get very late. It's actually 4:05 a.m. for me. And I have a few other things I'm trying to get out there. I'm not really sure who they are though, but it seemed like a few of the others were some, some still pretty well-known characters the way it looked. bountiful catch increases the number of items obtained in your next spearfishing attempt. Cool. Master Walalago is examining you with an expectant eye. Tip-top topping, Tomberry. Rena's mailed me with a missive saying she wrapped up her research into a shooting star and is ready to report the results she's reaped. Finally, a clue to help us crack this confounding case. This is no time to tarry. Get yourself to the God's grip. Why, I think I'll even steal away from Sisipu's spying eyes and scoot over there with you. What the hell is God's grip? The quest is super annoying, really. That's not good. So it's level 68. I'm a little behind on these quests. What level's your fisherman on now, zombie? Your fisher lady. Oh there, Tonberry. The ravishing arena should be arriving any moment now to regale us with our report. 1,000 pardons, Master Walalago. What I fear there has been a change of plans, my fellow fishing enthusiast has made for Kogane, and I'm here to deliver our findings in her stead. Salome, I thought you'd be busy keeping the barbarous brother of yours from running roughshod over the scarlet denizens of your denizen Indeed, I cannot stay for long, so allow me to share what we have found, which I fear is not as much as we had hoped. We studied the Sprags Tonberry caught in hopes of finding some clue to what the artifacts, or what afflicts them, but we could identify nothing out of the ordinary. Nor is there any sign that aught is amiss in the waters they inhabit. Well, that's relief, yet baffling and bewildering all the same. If all's well in the waters of the Ruby Sea, whither could shooting stars have shuddered off to? The other day, I had occasion to speak with an angler acquaintance from Radhat-Han. As he told it, there's not seen any denizens in the deep matching the Harutsuke description of his domain which means that whatever it is ails and afflicts them, it's all but certain to be centered around the spawning grounds, striking them when they've scarcely hatched and winnowing their numbers before they can navigate their way westward. Sorry, I'm very tired and it's starting to really weigh in on me. Give me just what you can, but I'm trying. Again, just getting very tired. Took you a long time to even find where you needed to fish? Oh wow, glad you made it to 80 though. And glad you finished your job quest. It's really awesome. A remarkable deduction from one whom has scarce left fisherman bottom of late. If I've heard true, if only you could travel to the Ruby Sea and investigate for yourself, there's no telling what you might find. Would that I could whisk away, just like that, but no. If I don't bolt back to my barrel, and briskly, and CC Poo comes to know, I've been cooperating with a Sagain. There's no telling how it'll torture and torment the poor girl. Were you to come with me, leave it to me, and worry not. That means more to me than you can know, Tonberry, and yet Unsanami's argument has a measure of merit. Well, I go, you stubborn, self-absorbed, slack-witted, stupid head. Oh, shit. For all your vaunted knowledge of fish and the seas, you don't know a goddamn thing about your closest colleagues and confidant. The last thing I want to see is you acting all weaselly and wishy-washy. CC Poo, how in the heavens did you... I followed you, silly, or did you really think you'd been evading my eyes and ears all this time? And all the reasons you should... all the reasons for your ridiculous behavior. This is truly beyond belief. Yes, my home was raided by the Sagahin when I was a child. This is true. But what sort of ignorant fool do you take me for? I know as well as anyone that there are kindly the Sagahin in the realm who care only for protecting their clutch. Why'd I begrudge you tending to one of them your aid? If you wanted to take leave of absence, all you needed to do was ask. It's not like you do any work around the guild anyway. Oh, burn. CC Poo. To think that I could be so thick-witted in taking the thoughts of a lovely lass. And with that, Tonberry, I do say it's time to set sail for Kugane. You'll be hearted to hear that I've spent a spell in that in the Far East in my younger years. I'll always be on my way in short order. In the meantime, might I ask you a minor favor? Head over to Higashi instead, ahead of me, and engage a local denizen in discourse. See if there ought to you that you can learn about the anonymous. Anomalies in the Ruby Sea compared to the past. Now that you mention it, Reina spoke of a fishing village that once had dealings with the Kojin. I believe the village was called Isari. I can make no promises, but maybe as good place as any to begin your search. Isari it is then. Investigate the village and inquire the inhabitants, and I'll see you in Kugane when you're through with the task. Good deal. Good to see those two come to an understanding, is it not? In any event, I must return and see that my brother has not done too much damage in my absence. Safe travels, and may your journey to the Far East be a fruitful one. Okay, this is going to be my last restroom break of the night. I'm going to have to cut it a little bit shorter than I wanted it to, but I'm still going to be on here for a little while, so bear with me. Definitely going to get some travels on. But also, I got to take a restroom break. I'll be right back. Okay, so I wanted to do all of these tonight. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna finish this one and probably move on to the Beastrod quest. Keep things going a little bit smooth here, but definitely gonna keep this up. Definitely gonna finish this out. Probably not gonna get into any roulette tonight, unfortunately. I was gonna try, but it's just not gonna happen tonight. Also, I'm getting like extremely tired, so it's like already 4:18 in the morning here. So yeah, I'm gonna end up finishing this up, getting the Beastrod quest stuff done tonight, and I'm gonna end up calling it here. And I'll get back to this stuff tomorrow again. I'm gonna hit up more of the actual job quest. Then also more of the Beastrod quest, and then get some roulette in tomorrow. Also the raid, we have reset, so it should be an exciting day. I hear that in the old days, the sorry fishermen would venture out into the open seas in hopes of hooking all manner of marvelous catches. Nowadays, there is a little point in venturing far beyond the coastal shallows where the vast majority of the fish reside. Now that you mention it, it also recall hearing tales from my father of a festival held in the years past, where we would welcome outsiders to Isari in celebration of the art of fishing, though the details I fear I remember are little. Them details. When I was just a little girl, my father would invite his Kojin friends to dine with us. They'd bring all manner of strange-looking fish from the depths. At first, I was hesitant to taste them, but as soon as I found out they were quite delicious. But I was a small child then, and my memories are hazy at best. Perhaps one of the older villagers may be able to tell you more. Maybe. Indeed, there was a time when our village had regular dealings with the Kojin, though there was much less gray in my hair when this was so. Yes, I dare say some 25 years passed since then. In those days, Isari was known for Watsumi Festival, a grand event held once each year. Isari, Fisher, and Kojin alike would join together and ensnare the giant Plasaurus that disturbed the waters, and offer in the tribute to the kami of the sea, and calm might return to the oceans. Then the Garlands came, and traditional religion observances were abolished. The Watsumi Festival, now a thing of the past, our own close bonds of friendship with the Kojin faded over the years. The Kojin particularly enjoyed a certain fish found in the glittering basin of Yansha, the Gavanchi. If my memory serves, it was a regular offering of this delicacy that convinced them to join in our festivities. But that was a long time ago, and our village has become much more insular since. These days, there is scarcely anyone in Isari who remembers what the Vaganshi looks like, let alone how to share one. Back to Kugane, I believe. Jeepers. Kinda want to play the SMN demo again? Go for it! Also, go for it and play it, Zombie. I think you will enjoy it. I mean, it is a really good demo. I don't know if I'll actually be able to make it too much more into the stream tonight. I'm getting very, very tired and very, very hungry. Unfortunately, I didn't think anything here tonight would take as long as it has. And it's kind of taking its toll. I'm trying here. I'm trying. Ah, to smell the soothing sea breeze with a buxom beauty at my side. This is the life, isn't it, Tonberry? Oh, but I forgot. Oh, but I forget myself. Did you find out anything of the fish in your foray to Isari? Not really. A fishing festival that featured a feeding of a giant Plesiosaurus to the deities of the deep, you say? Give Walago a moment to mull over that. But of course it's not a sullying of the seawater that's responsible for the shooting star's plight, but rather the proliferation of a predator who preys upon themselves. Allow me to explain and electricate, but I have some passing familiarity with this Plesiosaur of which the man spoke. More fiend than fish, suffice it to say, feast on smaller fry with utterly fearsome ferocity. When the festival was in full swing, Isari fishermen and their Kojin friends hunted the hunters, as if it were leaving smaller swimmers of all stripes, the Haratsuge for one, to persist in proper. Now it's fallen to our fashion, the Plesiosaur rampage and run rampant, devouring the fledgling fish of the sea before they can reach the full maturity. All we need to do is restore and revive this tradition, and the situation as good as solved. But from what Tonberry says, that would require the cooperation of the Kojin. How are we to get them to agree with that not a single angler in Isari able to catch this, da Fangashi? A trifling task, my lovely lass. If the Isari are incapable of doing the deed, we simply need to snare the Dafaganshi, or to ourselves. Surely this will this is well within our powers of pursuit. Prasticators like ourselves, is not? Rain and I will go and grab young Govu, and we'll gather again in Yangsha. And this is a long quest. And honestly, I hate to say it, but I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it here. I want to keep going, I do, but I'm getting very, very, very tired and very, 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 very hungry. So I think I've got to call it here, or I'm gonna end up falling asleep on the stream tonight. I definitely don't want to do that. It's 4:27 a.m. I've done a lot of streaming so far. Not as far as I'd really wanted to go in Final Fantasy XIV here tonight, but I definitely know I made quite the toll, and again, I'm very tired. I do thank you all so much for watching, and again, I will be back with this tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing more of the Fisherman quest. Actually going to hit up the roulette. I'm going to do the raid tomorrow. I've got a lot in store for tomorrow, definitely. And it should go sound, you know. Don't have anything planned. Like tonight I actually tried to do the Final Fantasy VII remake demo, and again, if you missed that, I definitely urge you to go check that stream out. And if you're too worried about spoilers and don't want to watch the stream, I definitely urge you to at least give it a play. It's for free on the PlayStation Store. Download it, play it. It's great. Definitely is. And I thank you all so much for watching. Good night to you as well, Rez. When I'll tell you this quest is... yeah. There's a lot to this quest. I definitely see that, Zombie. I didn't expect it, but yeah, it's a long one. And I'll definitely be back tomorrow again. I'm gonna be doing this quest, some ocean fishing tomorrow, more beast trap quest. Gonna be doing the actual roulette tomorrow, and also the raid tomorrow as well. So tomorrow is gonna be a nice, definitely deep Final Fantasy 14 dub tomorrow night. And good night to you as well, Zombie. And thank you everybody that was watching on Final Fantasy 14 and on Final Fantasy 7 Remake on the demo. Definitely I appreciate all of that, and thank you so much for watching. But not only that, hopefully you can catch me next time. Again, tomorrow I'm going to be doing more Final Fantasy 14. Going to be doing more, going to try to complete this quest, do more with the Beast Trap quest, do some roulette and also the raid as well. So got a lot planned there tomorrow. And again, thank you so much for watching. Next month, if you're curious, I will be doing some Final Fantasy 14 on release day. Can't wait to do that. But everybody, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for all the support. All the Patreon support, which I definitely appreciate, past, present, and future. And to everybody over on YouTube and Twitch, in the support regions, from followers to members to subscribers. I definitely appreciate every single one of you. You help me out so much, more than you probably know. And again, I definitely urge you to check out, the Final Fantasy 7 Remake playthrough. I had a lot of fun with that tonight, and did a lot of things with that tonight. It's one of the reasons why I ended up hitting Final Fantasy 14 up so late tonight. Had a lot of fun there, and definitely urge you all to play it. It's for free on the PlayStation Store. Definitely a great thing to do. Great playthrough. Had a lot of fun doing it, and can't wait to play the full version next month on April 10th. But everybody, I'm out of here for now. Take it easy, have fun, and until next time, I am out of here. Good night, everybody, and see you, Space Cowboy. I'm out of here.